Switzerland, and this is we usually watch Spaceship Anu. I have some pictures, three sightings actually. We were all waiting for some like events, and because of Iran Israel war, we don't know if it's already finished or is gonna resume and stuff like that. And we're watching Israel because with the situation in Syria, we have some rumors in Syria. We have also a heat wave hitting Europe. We're gonna talk about this stuff. You see here, people. This is where I'm at. It's never so hot. Tomorrow, in a couple of hours, it will rise to 31 degrees Celsius. This is too hot for being here. You know, this is usually it will calm down. It's gonna go normal. So you see 22, 20, 21, 23, 21, 19, 20, 20. This is normal for Sweden where I'm at, but 31 is too much. Too much. So this is strange weather, of course. Today we had 28. We have Syria. So this is in Jerusalem Post. ISIS plot to kill Syria Shara thwarted by Turkey. Syria military, the Jerusalem Post. So they tried to take out the president. I told you we're gonna do that because these guys they never like calm down. They wanna and this guy he was ISIS, then become very uh, like uh, like the West. He likes the West, and he a friend with President Trump, befriended him in Saudi Arabia, and also a lot of Europeans like this guy. Although he was a terrorist, and he was the leader of the terrorist ISIS before he was starting his own, and he was accused for killing a lot of people in Iraq by sending suicide bombers and attacks by suicide bombers killed a lot of American troops in Iraq. But President Trump forgave him, and they say, of course, if you are kind to Israel, this is most important. You will be feeling secure, but they are trying to just get the guy in place. They have a lot to work to do. So this is Damascus denies the report of assassination attempt on Syrian president. So let's read this one. This is maybe very interesting. So Turkey, Syrian armies thwart ISIS plot to assassinate Ahmad al-Shara. This is the guy. They tried to kill him already. Israel, and now this is we don't know who tried to kill him. Maybe Russia. You know, Russia is maybe America. I don't know, not America, anyways, but maybe Israel. So in Islamic, no, it was ISIS. They said ISIS cell was planning to assassinate Shara during his visit to Daraa. So this is uh, assassination attempt on President ISIS, leader by ISIS. But of course, this is not. They are denying. Damascus denies reports of assassination attempt on Syria President Anadolu. This is 2 days ago. You see, you never know the truth by reading like that. So Syria denies there were any attack on the president, but the Israelis are saying there have been attack. So you don't know who to believe. So the Syrian army foiled an ISIS attack against President Ahmad al-Shara So this is another one. So this is the guy. He was ISIS. Now he's against ISIS, and his friends are ISIS. They want to take him out, and of course, because he went befriended President Trump, and these guys believe all Christians and Jews are infidels. But this guy, he said, "I'm now president. I have changed. I don't think that anybody want to do like me." So changing, but he used Islam. So he was a radical against USA, against Israel, against Europe, Christianity, and now he is befriending all these leaders. So his people, his friends, they think, oh, this guy, he went like radical Islam and then become like a friend with the West. So he was bluffing and used Islam. So they're not very happy. So Syrian armies fall and ISIS attack against President Ahmad al-Shara. Islamic State terrorist cell was planning to assassinate him during the visit to the city of Daraa. The Syrian army, in coordination with Turkish intelligence service, managed to thwart assassination attempt against interim President Ahmad al-Shara early this month. The terrorist cell linked to Islamic State ISIS was planning to attack. This is ISIS flag. You remember ISIS? They did a lot of atrocities in Syria and Iraq, and the American collusion. A lot of countries they went to Syria, and even the Americans started campaign against Iraq, but against ISIS, but even the Iraqis local groups. So they had this problem in Syria, mainly in Syria and Lebanon, ISIS, and a lot of countries coordinated their efforts to take out these guys, but they come back now, and they were just hiding, and they want Syria leader al-Shah to announce caliphate. Talked about sultan and caliphate for the Muslim. They believe end times is near and want to find the Russians. And the Russians they took out the troops, but they didn't do it for nothing. They got Ukraine. Ukraine. So here we go. France President Macron he calls Putin Russia's president. So here we see 4 hours ago. So Macron urged Putin to agree ceasefire with Ukraine. Putin Macron discuss Iran, Ukraine, first phone call in nearly 3 years. So what has happened? Macron, these guys they weren't talking, now they are talking. Is it a sign? Something is all going on in Ukraine. So it's about Syria, of course. I told you people. Last November, you knew they said take Syria, NATO, Turkey, put wherever, put ISIS, put whatever, but we have already ISIS in Syria. And one of these ISIS, he will betray the ISIS and become president and become friend. So it is not Russia's business anymore. Syria, but of course it is Turkey who helped this guy, Erdogan, President Erdogan. He helped this guy, Al-Shara, Ahmad Al-Shara. But the Israelis, they want him to act like something else because they want to have security in the region. So they said to him, you need to take out these guys. And USA, they say, you need to take out these guys and Turkey as well. But Putin, he got Ukraine. That's why people. So he called him, he said, did you try to take did you pay some ISIS to attack Syria's President al-Shah? So Putin he said, maybe because Ukraine, it is mine, and you got Syria. So the deal, remember the deal. So they were talking about the deal struck last year, before Assad, President Assad escaped to Russia. So, so yeah, this is Syria army here trying to protect this guy. It's not going very good. That's what they are denying because otherwise he's still still fresh. Like he didn't. He's been in power like 6 months only, and they tried to take him out. It's not good. So this is so Putin. He said they have taken Luhansk. They said they have won this region, and this is very. So Russia takes full control of Ukraine, Luhansk region. So I told you they're gonna get Ukraine, and they got Syria. They said Syria is for you, NATO, but give us Ukraine. They said okay. Even President Trump, he went for. They got Syria. President Trump, NATO, Turkey, President Erdogan, they got Syria. In return, President Putin, he got Ukraine. So I don't know how much of Ukraine he got, but you see, they got the whole of Syria. So of course they're gonna got the whole of Syria. They're gonna got the whole of Ukraine. They change people. They change people. I've been saying this since 6 months. Nobody's believing me. No, no. Yes, they did like that. Exchange, swap. You take Syria, I take Ukraine. They said, okay, we want Syria, we want greater Israel, we want to create greater Israel. We don't give F. We don't care about Ukraine. The Americans been saying all that all the time. President Trump also, and now President Macron, he is telling you take Ukraine, go ahead, but Syria is ours. Do not take out the president of Syria. So we have a heat wave, people. Like just like I showed you, this is very very strange with the weather. So we have also in Gaza ongoing. They have still in killing like 80 between 50 and 100 each day. So 80 Palestinians killed. Israel is just killing the Gaza people now. They have not much time left. They need to prepare for Armageddon. I told you why they are doing this one. So they need to have a place in Gaza to get the 200 million troops. They're gonna fight the Armageddon. They're gonna be located there. They don't need the place. They want to take out the place. So here we have Europe struggles with heat wave. You see here the capital cities like Lisbon, 30. You saw Sweden, 31. Tomorrow, Madrid, 39, like 40. This is the desert weather. Athens, 36. Rome, 33. Paris, 38. Very, very hot. This is 9 hours ago, people. So what's going on with the earth? It's like boiling. And this is because, of course, they're gonna say climate change. They're gonna say no. They're gonna say yes. You don't know really, actually, but it's very strange weather indeed. So you see here, people they cannot adjust to this weather. So we have here also where we film from this beach. Of course, if you have like 20 degrees, maybe you go to the beach. 25 but 30, you don't go to the beach because it's not blowing. There's no wind. Of course, you sit there, but better not sit out, not inside. So here we see the moon. Not all people can do that. This is a problem. And you see here the moon is coming down. We see here what's behind. See this stuff, people in the sky. So let's see spaceship of King Anu. I mean, the politics with this with Iran and never stopped actually threatening each other. But I believe it is like calming down because they are looking at Ukraine now and even Syria. So I showed you all these pictures. I showed you spaceship of King Anu. So here you see the moon. I was talking about the moon. Here we have a spaceship. If you look carefully, you see it here. And of course, this is where I don't want to be reflecting. So this is 28th of June. See here, spaceship of King Anu. I made it big here, so you can see it all. And here you have it as well. So this is 28th, of course. Last month we are July now. This is June 28th. Very very nice footage. You see spaceship of King Anu. And of course, the Israelis are working according to the agenda of the time. They have the time pressure, preparing for Battle of Armageddon. We talked about this one, and I was reading about Imam Ali. This is the Shia Muslims. They believe in him, but of course, even the Sunni. But he was like in the family of Prophet Muhammad. He married his daughter, and like he is the bloodline of Prophet Muhammad from Ismail, from Abraham. But of course, the Sunni Muslim they want to have an election. So they said no, we don't want Ali, and he was a wise writing. So he has some prediction about America and Nibiru and IBIRU called Al Tariq in Islam, and they say that the France they took this and gave it to Nostradamus. Talk about Nostradamus, he had some predictions, and we knew that America will hit Iran because of Nostradamus. So check back the video I made in 12 June before the strike by the Israelis on Iran. I was predicting a strike by President Trump, and he did it. He did one. It was predicted by also Nostradamus. Please watch the videos I made about Nostradamus and Nibiru, the Morning Star, New Jerusalem, and the incoming, and also called Planet X, Nibiru. And IBIRU. So this is spaceship of Anu, and here we resume the pictures. We see the flow of pictures. You see here how it is doing. It was like that before trying to disappear. It comes like that. We have also a spaceship of King Anu here. You see here the sky. See, sky is wild, people. It's supposed to be black, not like that. This here is Spain mainland. You see this one, spaceship of King Anu. See how it's doing. And here we have it. So a lot of new stuff, and but it will be bad signs, but it will be good signs as well. So nothing to worry. So here I have spaceship looking on. We see how it's doing. This one is nice. Actually, maybe put this one. So you see here how it's doing. So I rather gather pictures, watching the news. Anything can happen while we're speaking. Like we have also, of course, earthquakes. We see how where it went behind the building and the construction. This is spaceship here. This thing. And here we have it at night. You see, I want to make this one big. This is above the building. Here, Spain mainland. Spaceship of Keanu. We know it like this. We know it like this. We put picture. We take this one. So we put on the thumbnail. We have this one as well. You see the moon I was doing. This one. This is good. This is gonna put in the thumbnail. So the spaceship of Keanu. You see how it's giving blue light at night. So This is 29. You see 29 June. So I got it here above the building near a church. This is the church I was talking about in Switzerland. You see here, I was doing very nice. And here it went behind this construction. See it I was doing. So maybe we're gonna take this one as well. This is nice. Sure. This one also. Maybe this is will be like confusing because you need sometimes stuff is hanging and people will not see this one. So I'd rather not. Here it changed totally. It becomes like that, several points, and here it comes. It goes back here, and then it comes like that, and it went on. See it? I was doing. It went like this, and then went down. It continues down here, and here. Above the roof. You see, behind the chimney goes, and it is going down now here, and it's going down here above the building still, and here you see us doing. It was landing. So that was another sighting. We saw already two, one from 28, one from 29. This is a morning star. In the corner, sorry, the spaceship going on. We see this one. This is 30 June. So we'll take this one as well. So look carefully, you see it, how it is doing. Sometimes you have difficulties with zooming. All praise to the Most High King Anu, creator of all. He's still there. You don't know that he's still around in our skies almost each day. You don't see it. Are not there sometimes, but it is there. Here it goes near this construction. Can make this one big also. So we have fires even in, I guess, Israel, Turkey, because of the heat wave. Palestine, Lebanon, and several other countries. In Portugal, in Croatia, and last week it was 44. And in Turkey, it is burning in Hatay province. See how it's doing, coming here out from the other side. You see? And coming down. So yeah, the weather is strange. It was cold this summer in Sweden where I was at, but now it is hot, 31. I mean, this is extreme. Never happens almost. In 2018, we had some such weather. Several days with 30 plus degrees, but it's very, very strange. You have 30 in Sweden, actually. Very strange. So yeah, the weather is strange. I don't know about USA, but yeah, there's something going on. So you see here, I was doing above the building. It's not above the building, but maybe it is. I don't know. You see it in the horizon, anyway. and coming down here, and then coming down. You see it? Here we see it last time before it disappeared. So you see this sphere? You see it's full of color, and it's here I'm watching, trying to find out what this stuff is. But of course, we were watching here this place, and we had a lot of stuff here. If you look carefully, you see also stuff. We changed the place position, but we're still seeing stuff. That's what I'm saying. This is stuff not supposed to be there in the sky. So here the weather, you see, very extreme. So let's see the earthquakes. I promised I will watch. We show you the earthquakes before, but of course, uh, I made a video, last video, very short. Here we have some earthquakes. Let's see here we have anything important like biggies. So you see, every hour we have like 4 point magnitude. Have lost in Japan. So it's going on in Japan. This is Japan. This is Japan. 444.6, 4.7. Different cities in Nase, Ishikagi, Kagoshima. So this is the volcano here we have in Kagoshima. We have Sakurushima volcano in that area. We have in Chile. We have in Turkmenistan. We have, you see, each hour we have a four. So if you take this one, all earthquakes, see here, we have in Albania 2.7, Turkey, Indonesia, USA, Seattle. We're gonna check USA separately, but the major only is each hour 4 point. This something is going on. So this one here, this is Yellowstone. You see, this is Yellowstone here, and we have 1.7 here in this area. So let's see if we can recharge some. Uh, so it's not loading. Anyways, we don't know really. This is not loading. I've been putting this and it's not loading here. Maybe 2.5. We're gonna see where it hit. So here in Washington, West USA, near Yellowstone actually. Yellowstone is here somewhere. Like here. And this is Washington here, the west coast of USA. So I have 3.2. This is a biggie here in Washington. Struck today, several hours. So here is active region, and this, we have all this region also. We cannot take this one because it was stuck. We don't see. So here we have it also. 5.1. This is China. See, here we have 5.1 in New Zealand and 5.1 in Vanuatu. So we have fives as well. This one yesterday. This is two from today. Five. So yeah, you see, it's meltdown in Syria. It's trying to kill the president in Syria. We don't. We say ISIS. Maybe ISIS old friends. trying to take the power. And Israel is supposed to protect this guy, Turkey and USA, but it's not easy because his own people they don't like him, you know. So I don't know what's gonna happen in Syria. So let's see what's Israel's commanding situation. So IDF Chief of Staff, Syria is collapsing. You see, this is July 1, 2025. Zamir said that IDF, so Zamir is the IDF, Israelis defense forces, or the Israeli army, is the chief is saying Syria is collapsing, people. Syria has disintegrated, dismantled. So Israelis are saying no, there is no Syria, just like Libya. There's no Libya. There's no country after that. This country is called Syria, but it's not a real country. It's like anarchy. You see. So you need to put somebody strong in power to keep Syria intact, because otherwise Syria will dismantle to small territory, small regions, fighting each other. And this is the plan, actually. This is what they want. Syria cut down pieces. And this will help Greater Israel, of course. This is what President Trump he want to achieve. So it's not about Syria, it's about Great. So they said to Russia, take Ukraine. We want Syria to secure Greater Israel. This is what President Trump he said. And people have a hard time accepting that Ukraine have been sold out to take Syria. So some kind of exchange. So, so yeah, that's all, people. Best things